You've turned on to Rykerroad!
I'm just going to start by saying that I don't know what my deal is tonight, guys, but I'm just kind of feeling off, and I think that watching this probably isn't going to be any better.
Right.
But in a weird way, I am kind of excited because I know that Dax is not afraid to say what he needs to say.
Yeah, that's why I'm not excited.
Yeah, and it's, you know, whether it's calling himself out or whatever.
Right.
Now, I don't know really where he stands as far as a belief system or like what he would, you know, claim that he is or whatever. So I'm kind of going into this blind as much as that's, you know, concerned. But I've seen the thumbnail, and that's really all the direction I have. And I think you said that you're not sure if you've heard this one.
I don't think I have, because I think I would remember something like this. I remember like when it came out.
Okay.
But I don't think I really remember clicking on it or paying attention to it. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to say that we're both not necessarily excited to go into this one is kind of an understatement, because I'm kind of like I got that pit in my stomach, like what's going to happen here. So, but I guess there's nothing to do except just get into it.
Yeah, let's just do the intro, man.
All right.
Okay. Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metalhead.
And we're brothers that react to shit. So let's do that. Tonight we got Dax Dear God official music video.
Yes, which is a patron request by Joni. Joni, thank you so much. You guys know how to push us and challenge us with music, and I think that this one is definitely going to be that way, but with subject material, maybe not with the genre itself. So either way, thank you for the request. We appreciate it, and I guess let's just
get into it.
Let's just do it, man.
All right.
Okay, that's where we're starting.
Okay, I remember seeing a clip from this, because I know what's happening.
Okay.
Wow, this looks really good, though.
This is like Passion of the Christ level, like as far as like in this scenery and everything. Like,
yeah.
I just want to make this clear. I am a believer.
Wait.
But sometimes it gets hard.
I'm a believer, but sometimes it gets hard.
My name's Dax. Dear God, there's a lot of questions that I have about the past, and I don't want to hear it from a human. You made it, so you're the last person that I'm ever gonna ask. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Why is everything about you a debate? What's the point of love?
Why is everything about you a debate? Ooh.
Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Why is everything about you a debate? What's the point of love? Every time I showed it I was broken, and it's forced me just to only want to hate. Why is it only one you but multiple religions? Why does every conversation end in a division? Why does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same damn message that they give it? Tell me how to feel.
They won't listen to the same damn message that they're getting. Oh my God. Okay, all right. I need a break for a second.
I think it's interesting to hear his perspective on this, where it's like, you know, he kind of has almost that mentality of like, look, you know, like I'm not trying to resist you. I just want to know what the hell is going on, and I want to know why this is happening or not happening or whatever. I find that where I'm at now, kind of with my faith, is very much the mentality of that I'm frustrated about a lot of things. I have my good days, I have my bad days, but mostly it's kind of like I have the main kind of just like about the whole thing when it comes down to like, you know, I'm fallen, you know that I'm sinful, you know I'm imperfect, and you're wondering why I'm not getting it. Like, give me something.
Yeah,
like it's,
dude.
You know,
I get it, man. I completely understand.
Yeah. So I mean, and we're only a minute in, so right. But because I don't want to word vomit all over this thing, because I could, man. I'm just this is heavy, but I like what Dax is doing here.
Me too.
I thought that this could possibly be heavier, because we know for a fact he can go hard, but
it's just started, so
that's true.
All right, I already went back.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right.
Wanna hate? Why is it only one you but multiple religions? Why does every conversation end in a division? Why does everybody want to tell us how to live, but they won't listen to the same damn message that they give it? Tell me how to feel, tell me what's wrong. I tried to call, pick up the phone, I'm on my own. Everybody says you coming back to man, why the hell's it taking so long? Why do I
dude, the frustration in his voice.
Bro.
It's like, dude, why is it taking so long? Like it's like this has been the message from the beginning, is, you know, like, you know, just like he's coming quickly, he's coming soon, and that's a whole debate of like, you know, what that really means as far as timing and everything. But no, man,
I know what I felt that. Okay,
dude,
all right,
in my bones, man.
All right.
Everybody said you coming back to man, why the hell's it taking so long? Why do I hurt? Why is there pain? Why does everything good always have to change? Why does everybody try to profit off another man's work then destroy it just for monetary gain? Tell me, are you black or are you white? I don't even really care, I just really want to know what's right. They've been saying one thing, but I've been looking in the book, and it seems like they've been lying for my whole damn life. Tell me where I'm going. Where is it, heaven or hell? I just hope this message greets you well. Had a dream that I was walking with the devil, don't remember how it feels, but I swear that I remember the smell. Looked me right into my eye and told me everything I wanted could be mine if I gave up and decided to sell.
Oh, there's independent artists for a reason. I'm not saying that, you know, it's always like, you know, oh, like sign here and like, you know, it's all these like, you know, sell your soul, like whatever. No, but it's like, there is kind of a figurative nature to that where it's like, nah, dude, like, you know, some people lose complete control of their lives. So that could be like losing your soul. Yeah. Or, I mean, there's true evil in the world and whatever you want to interpret that means or whatever. Like, it's just, man, I'm always proud of Dax whenever he is willing to go to these places and we can't even make it 36 seconds without, you know, like being like, oh my God, this is what's happening.
Pause, Queen. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so I didn't wear that shirt. That's for the next video.
I already went back.
So, all right, cool.
I just hope this message greets you well. Had a dream that I was walking with the devil, don't remember how it feels, but I swear that I remember the smell. Looked me right into my eye and told me everything I wanted could be mine if I gave up and decided to sell. But I said I'd rather die than get mine, now I'm here. No fear, one man with a story to tell. Dear God, where were you when I needed it? When I fucked up and repeated it? When they set the bar and I exceeded it? My life is like a book that they've been judging by a cover, but I've never took the time to fucking read the shit. I remember telling you my goals and my dreams, but you didn't even answer, so I guess you didn't believe in it. I remember sitting with a gun to my head trying to ask you for some help, but I guess you didn't believe it. I don't want religion, I need that spirituality. I don't want a church, I need people to...
Wait a second, what did he say?
I guess you didn't believe it. I don't want religion, I need that spirituality.
Yes.
I don't want a church, I need people to call a family. I don't want to tell my sins to another sinner just because he's got a robe and he went to some academy. I don't want to
tell my sins to talk my sins with another sinner or something like that. Okay.
I think that it's referring to that idea of like confession. I think that's what he's...
Right. It was just like, okay.
That's a hard bar, dude.
I need that spirituality. I don't want a church, I need people to call a family. I don't want to tell my sins to another sinner just because he's got a robe and he went to some academy.
Yes.
I don't want to read it in the book, I want to hear it from you. Don't want to learn it in my school because they hiding the truth. Don't want to talk about it to another fucking human being, and that's the only reason that I even stepped in this booth. Dear God.
Dude, I've gotten to experience a lot of things firsthand because of just, you know, the path that I followed and the people I've interacted with and the things that I've seen, done, not done, you know, whatever. This is kind of like having almost like an NF moment for me where it's like, you know, it's not that Dax hasn't never been relatable. He is, right. You know, like, I mean, God, like watch our reaction to Dear Alcohol. Like clearly that did something. Like he has very, very powerful messages and it moves you. And I really kind of feel like I'm almost like just looking at a version of myself with the things that he's talking about. Where it's like I've felt all these different ways, and maybe to not, you know, the fullest degree, or, you know, if it's just even somewhat present, but damn, this is hard, and it's hard and it's hard. Like, it's doing it properly. Like the only reason why I really haven't given it fatalities is because I just thought of it. All right, did you already back it up?
I don't know. Just go ahead.
All right. I want to talk about it to another fucking human being, and that's the only reason that I even stepped in this booth. Dear God, how do I take this darkness and turn it into light? How do I believe in the concept where I speak to a man I've never seen with my own two eyes? How do I know that religion wasn't made just to separate the world and create a whole disguise just to keep us in these chains while the rich get richer and the poor pray to you and perpetuate a lie? How do I know this ain't some big joke? How can I have faith when there is no hope? How the hell does one man have $100 billion and we still have people on the street that are broke? There's a lot of things I want to talk about and get off my chest. I can't sleep because the devil won't let me rest. I used to know a fucking pastor in a church and I can still hear the screams of the kids he will fucking molest. Dear God!
Wrong.
Fatality.
Okay.
Thank you, Dax. You are bold in your music, and you have you've had enough.
Even then.
I know this is 3 years old, and I'm sure that, you know, he's either worked through this or, you know, has maybe gotten to a better place or hasn't. I don't know. But every statement is getting more weight of truth the further we go into this. I mean, it's like his dynamic of his message is just, it's it's difficult to hear, especially like just with like organized religion in general, of just that idea of like, you know, a lot of people, because I don't want to say everybody because that's a platitude. No. That's not correct. But a lot of people have experienced an overwhelming sensation and firsthand contact with the worst of the worst people on the planet because of religion and because of that. And hearing him even call that out, because I wondered if this was only going to be himself, like, you know, like maybe some specific like situations, like let's say that there were 7 things wrong in his life, and then he was talking about all those things or something. Like the fact that he's kind of leaving no room for anybody to hide here. He's like, nah, dude, this is my struggle, and it's going to be your struggle now too, because you need to think about this. And it's like, and I in a way I welcome it.
It's everything.
Like, oh God. So okay.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
The pastor in the church, and I can still hear the screams of the kids he will fucking molest. Dear God, do you hear me? I'm supposed to fear you, but you ain't said shit. So maybe it's you who actually fears me. I don't know the answer, I just want to see it clearly. So many lies, 1,000 different theories. All I want to know is who really made religion, cause I know it wasn't you, but don't nobody believe me. No more lies, no more death. Bring back King, bring back X. Please, dear God, let their souls rest. Protect who's left and watch their steps. Dear God, I don't want to have to ask you again. I just hope that you know that I'm still a believer.
I don't want to have to ask you again.
That can be taken like, you know, the idea of when you like talk to like, you know, somebody you're correcting, or like I think that's a desperation of just like, I don't want to have to do this again. Like that's.
Oh, I've done it a lot of different ways and inflections. I've said that.
Oh, yes.
Please, dear God, let their souls rest. Protect who's left and watch their steps. Dear God, I don't want to have to ask you again. I just hope that you know that I'm still a believer. So I'll end this all by saying amen.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay.
Let it play out.
It's Dex.
Whatever he was going for, he nailed it. That was not that. Nope, I didn't mean it like that.
I think that to keep my end brief, because I can talk about this stuff to death, we could do an entire extra Patreon exclusive 3-hour episode of alone of me just talking about all this stuff. So I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to say is what was interesting about this song was this was so authentic, and it's so much like how the Psalms are written. And it's this idea that no matter what the writer was going through, you know, it's like he would write, you know, these songs or praises or these, you know, maybe you can even call them like lamentations, whatever. But like he would say things like, you know, why are my enemies prevailing over me? Like, don't you hear me? Like, you know, like, where are you? What's happening here? Yeah. And other ones, he was praising him. And it's like, it's all over the place. But what's interesting is that some of the like different things that he was genuinely angry about, like you can read it in the original scripture and then new, like all that stuff. Like no matter what his complaints were, he still ended every single one with, but I still believe that you are God. It's that
I remember that
almost like kind of sandwiching thing where it was like, oh, dear Lord, you know, all my word vomit. And then, but I still like, I'm still going to follow you. I'm going to do it. And this is, to me, I almost kind of like, I'm careful how I say this, but it's like, it's almost kind of like Dax wrote his own psalm. And it's like, it's not the word of God or whatever, but it's like, this is almost just like his idea of like, you know, like him having his conversation with a creator and what does that mean and what does it mean to him. And I think that this is probably one of the most important songs, if not the most important song I think Dax has ever written. So
I would say it's probably up there. I don't know why I didn't listen to this one. Maybe it was just because I couldn't. Maybe it was just because subconsciously I didn't want to. I don't know. I always stayed away from this one particularly.
I never wanted to click on it either.
Like I said, I know I saw like a clip and I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing this being a thing, but never watched it. But all in all, the video, the message, you know, everything kind of felt like, not that I was being directly attacked, but like I feel like
I felt personally attacked the whole time. Yeah.
But like that's almost like how I felt, was because almost verbatim on a lot of the stuff he was saying, I have said, thought, said out loud, screamed, yelled, whatever. And it just, again, it's almost like with NF, it's like, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, it feels better to know that, not that somebody's suffering with me, but that somebody else is going through that same feeling that I am, that like, I'm not crazy.
Oh God.
You know, so that
it's so important.
It's very interesting to see somebody else's take and even be able to write it down and quote rehearse it, and they still give it to you the way that you're like, that's how I am.
Yes, it almost feels like this was the first time that he was able to, like almost like one of his freestyles, but it's like it's in his professional delivery as a rapper. Like he's able to convey that. So
it was really awesome, man. So I love this song. I think it's safe to say you did too.
Yeah, I think that when you're talking about, just the idea of, not being alone, in that aspect, it's weird because you're right. It's not like that, sick satisfaction of like, haha, somebody else is suffering. It's like, no, dude, like thank you for letting me feel a little better.
Telling me that you feel this way. Yep.
I would say just a quick shout out is one of my really good buddies, Joey. Him and I have had many a conversation about faith and everything. And when I was first going through my faith struggle and everything, I remember talking to him and kind of, opening that callus for the first time. And he welcomed me in and was just like, dude, he's like, everybody deals with this, man. And it was like, because I think I'd put myself in a bubble for a while,
right?
And it was
you don't think that way.
Yeah. So I think that this is a song that definitely helps people understand that, look, man, somebody that is as talented as Dax and, as experienced as he is and just, motivated he is, he deals with this stuff. Like I can bet you even now, like he's probably working on maybe another version of not of Dear God, but like, something else that,
like
is going on with his spirituality or whatever. But man, this made me think about myself. This made me think about the people around me. And I'm really, really happy that we did. I think that I may actually listen to this one again. This was cool.
Oh, I'm sure I will too.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will too, man. Yeah. Cause it's one of those. Yeah. So, well, guys, this was a great one. A little bit hard to hear, but we got through it. And if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. You hit the like button and subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. And watch us two idiots react to stuff. Comment down below if you want to see more Dax. We'll get to it as soon as we can. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.